Hollywoodland might be the most controversial themed land in all of California Adventure, and in today's video, I'm gonna look through some comments to see how all of you would change or improve it. Before we get started, please like this video, please leave a comment down below, and of course, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. At the time of this recording, we're pushing for 20,000 subscribers, so I would greatly appreciate your help to reach that goal. Thank you so much, everyone. So obviously, in our current reality, Avatar Land is taking up a good chunk of Hollywoodland, so that is mentioned in multiple of these comments. Alright, first comment, easy. Turn it into an Incredibles area, a full area going up to Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Give us 2 rides, one where the theater is, and the other into a ride like Ratatouille, Runaway Railway, and Rise of the Resistance where Monsters, Inc. is. This is honestly a really, really cool idea. It's something I've never considered. In an alternate reality where Pixar Pier and Incredicoaster never happened, they could have made Hollywoodland a really cool Incredibles land. Like, obviously, I feel like if Disney ever builds an Incredibles land, it's gonna have to be a cityscape, and Hollywoodland is already a cityscape, so you just drop down a couple attractions into Hollywoodland and you have a pretty easy transition. But instead they spent their money doing an absolutely horrible, cheap reskin of Pixar Pier. So this is an absolutely fascinating one to start this video. I think in 2018, when they were trying to promote Incredibles 2, if they just dropped like a butt ton of money into an Incredibles dark ride to replace Monsters, Inc., that could have been so cool. It would have been way better to refresh Hollywoodland instead of the pier area, in my opinion. If you know me and you know this channel, you know that I'm very opinionated about the pier. I loved Paradise Pier, and I think they absolutely ruined it with Pixar Pier. So this would have been a much better alternative, in my opinion, because I personally don't care for Hollywoodland, and I think a lot of people would have really liked to see an Incredibles land instead of Hollywoodland. The only thing is, I don't know if Disney would want to replace the Hyperion Theater. I feel like that's a pretty valuable asset, even though they don't use it, which is so bizarre to me. Very strange. But overall, this is a really fascinating idea. I'm a big fan of it. Next comment, keep the Avatar expansion. If they can create a boat ride with minimal usage of screens and scale the practical sets to what Battle at the Ministry uses, it can be a game changer. People can hate on it, and I understand that completely, which is why Disney needs to put their foot down, think budget secondary, and go all out for this boat ride. Make it something you cannot hate. I'm not gonna lie, you are a much more understanding person than I am. I do not understand why so many people are complaining about Avatar coming to California Adventure. I do not understand why so many people are upset about Monsters, Inc. closing. Monsters, Inc. is one of Disney's worst dark rides. It always has been. I don't know why people are so mad about this ride closing. Like, oh my god, it's like genuine rage bait for me. Like, I'll be scrolling through Instagram and I'll see a post about how, oh my gosh, Monsters, Inc. is staying open until 2027, and then all the comments are like, oh thank god, they should keep it forever, screw Avatar, nobody wants Avatar. I want Avatar! Oh my god, it's like the most... Oh my god. It's just pure rage bait for me. I love Pandora, the World of Avatar at Animal Kingdom. I think it's my favorite themed land of all time. It's genuinely spectacular. Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sully to the Rescue opened as Superstar's Limo. Superstar Limo was heavily criticized as one of Disney's worst attractions of all time. They took that ride, they put a cheap retheme onto it to a very popular Pixar movie, which has nothing to do with Hollywood. Hollywoodland and Monsters, Inc., like, the only connection that is there is the fact that it's a movie, which is kind of weak in my opinion. So the fact that we're getting this full-blown Avatar-themed land, or at least that's what the concept art looks like, and we're getting a full-scale immersive boat ride, and I do believe that they're gonna spend a butt ton of money on it. Like, Avatar is obviously the highest grossing movie of all time. Avatar 2 made $2 billion. I think Avatar 3 made like $1.5 billion, if I remember right. So it's a very successful franchise. It's very popular. People care about Avatar. They've seen these movies 3 times. But for some reason, Disney park fans are just so protective of this crummy reskin dark ride. Oh my god, I hate that ride so much. I am so ready for it to close, and I'm so sad that they pushed it back another year. I'm pretty sure the only reason they did that is because Avengers Campus is taking forever. But yes, I'm very passionate about this. I'm very excited for Avatar, and I will pop a bottle of champagne once that ride closes. I don't think we have to worry about the quality of the Avatar ride coming to California Adventure. I truly believe it's going to be one of Disney's masterpieces, and I am so excited for that to open, which is why I'm very frustrated that they're not starting construction sooner. The delay might also have to do with the parking structure, because Avatar is going where the bus loop is right behind Monsters Inc., so it's going to be a big expansion pad, and obviously they can't really close that bus loop until they relocate it to the other side of Harbor Boulevard, so that might also be another delay. But either way, it's still frustrating. The general discourse that I've seen online is even more frustrating, at least to me. Alright, we're gonna move on. Give me Rock and Roller Coaster with the Guardians ride system. Similar to the Incredibles comment, this could be like a cool alternate reality. You didn't clarify whether you meant Mission Breakout or Cosmic Rewind. I assume you meant Cosmic Rewind, but either way, I remember watching a YouTube video years and years ago, I don't know if it's still out there, of an alternate reality where Rock and Roller Coaster was a drop ride at Hollywood Studios and the Twilight Zone attraction was the roller coaster. That's kind of a cool reality switch, I don't know. So to think of maybe an alternate 2004 and California Adventure where they built Rock and Roller Coaster as a drop tower instead of a modified clone of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, that could be really cool. But Rock and Roller Coaster with a Cosmic Rewind ride system would be really cool. Honestly, in my opinion, the Disneyland Resort just needs another roller coaster, and I would absolutely love it if it was that ride system. The thing is, Cosmic Rewind is a massive attraction. That is a huge building, and we just don't have the land for that here at the Disneyland Resort, so it would have to be a smaller ride, which, to be fair, Rock and Roller Coaster is a smaller ride than Cosmic Rewind. That could be a lot of fun. Moving on, my idea for a fix to Hollywoodland: replace Disney Junior with a Mary Poppins Dark Ride, bring back Muppet Vision, keep the Animation Academy, replace Stage 17 with a Zootopia ride, replace Monsters Inc. with the Door Coaster, replace Stage 12 and the Hyperion Theater with an Avatar ride, tie it all together with a theme of sets. I do really like the idea of Rock and Roller Coaster. Maybe do a dark ride / coaster version of Tower of Terror where you tour an old Hollywood hotel. Also bring a version of the Great Movie Ride here, maybe where you go through iconic Disney films. So lots of great ideas. I don't think there's enough room for all of this, but any combination of the ideas that you listed could be very cool. I'm very jealous of Hollywood Studios getting the Door Coaster. Again, I would love to see any roller coaster come to the Disneyland Resort, including a suspended one. That could be a lot of fun. I love Zootopia. I'd love to see a Zootopia ride. I hope Disneyland Forward has some sort of Zootopia representation, preferably an attraction. I hope maybe Animal Kingdom or Hollywood Studios gets a full-blown Zootopia land one day, so it would be very cool to see a ride themed to Zootopia. I love the Animation Academy, so I would love if that stayed as well. I'm very excited for Avatar, so I'm glad that you included that in your comment. I feel like Mary Poppins would be a better fit at Disneyland Park. If you've watched my Disneyland wishlist video, I feel like a Mary Poppins themed land would be the perfect fit for the second entrance area to Disneyland Park, because Mary Poppins is one of Walt Disney's masterpieces, you know? And obviously Disneyland is Walt's park, so having that in his park would make a lot of sense to me. It would definitely be very cool to see it at California Adventure. I feel like that might tie it in more to the Disney magic, because just walking around California Adventure is a lot less whimsical than Disneyland. And if you bring Mary Poppins in, you might be able to bring more of that magic over to California Adventure. I don't know how I feel about tying a whole bunch of different movie properties together into one Hollywood land, because as I said earlier, I personally feel like the only connection to Hollywood being the fact that it's a movie is kind of weak, and if you put a bunch of movies together, it might just come off as a jumbled land that's kind of a mess, kind of like how PixarParker is right now. I'm not the biggest fan of the entrance area to Star Tours at Hollywood Studios, where it's a couple AT-ATs that are literally sets. When you walk to the other side, you can see how fake they are, and that's theming, but I don't know, it kind of gives me a sour taste in my mouth. I prefer when they lean into it, like the AT-ATs on Rise of the Resistance that are fully themed out. That's the coolest thing in the world to me, and that's what I personally prefer. Next comment. Add Rock and Roller Coaster or literally any coaster. California Adventure only has 2 roller coasters while Disneyland Park has 4. Maybe a coaster from the Emperor's New Groove from the quote, "Pull the lever, Kronk." It's actually really funny that you commented this. I believe this comment was posted before the leaks or rumors that Villains Land at Magic Kingdom is going to have a Pull the Lever Emperor's New Groove roller coaster. Like, that could be really cool. You kind of saw the future when you posted this. And obviously Disney loves cloning attractions, so maybe if they add that Emperor's New Groove roller coaster to Magic Kingdom, they might clone it for California Adventure. Next comment. I'm disappointed with what they did with the Disney Animation Building since they got rid of most of the Sorcerer's Workshop and how the characters close-up is just Anna and Elsa. I would update that with some of the features from Disney World's upcoming Art of Animation, primarily the best parts of the attraction. The Disney's Junior stage I think should be replaced with a new dark ride that goes with the Hollywood theme. Feel more Disney as opposed to that abandoned Superstar limo ride. Mickey's PhilharMagic has got to go, and I think they should either bring back Muppet Vision 3D or replace it with Zootopia Better Zootgether. And the Hyperion Theater I really think should be replaced with an e-ticket attraction like an indoor roller coaster. I'll accept either the Monsters Inc. door coaster, Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, or something new and original. I would really love a Bolt roller coaster personally. So lots of cool ideas. I do agree that the Animation Academy is currently the best part of Hollywoodland. And you make a good point that since they're updating or they're adding it to Hollywood Studios, it would be really cool to see some updates at California's version of the attraction. A Hollywood dark ride could certainly be interesting, but I personally feel like it could also be a disaster if they do it wrong. Like, I'm not sure how large scale that attraction would be. Maybe like a Walt Disney dark ride. I don't know. It could be interesting, but it could also be a disaster. They'd have to be very careful with how they handle an attraction like that because of disasters like Superstar Limo. I agree that PhilharMagic is really just a waste of space right now. I haven't seen the Zootopia show at Animal Kingdom yet, but I know a lot of people would love if they bring back Muppet Vision. I think they're gonna bring back Muppet Vision. I think it's gonna happen. And again, I would totally be very excited for an indoor roller coaster at California Adventure. I'm just hesitant if Disney would actually replace the Hyperion Theater. Next comment. Since the backlot area is becoming Avatar, I would like all of the remaining area and Buena Vista Street to be renamed Hollywoodland. I want Muppet Vision to take over PhilharMagic and the Animation Academy building to be replaced with a 2-story dark ride themed alien. Finally, a Wonder Man meet and greet. So the big thing that I agree with here is uniting Buena Vista Street and Hollywoodland. I feel like if you take such a major chunk of Hollywoodland away with Avatar, there's just not going to be that much land left. So uniting Hollywood and Buena Vista Street together makes a lot of sense, especially if you put Muppet Vision back where PhilharMagic is. A 2-story dark ride could be really cool, like Rise of the Resistance is technically a 2-story dark ride, or the ones that I'm thinking more about are the Transformers attractions at Universal Parks. I don't think Disney would build an alien attraction. That just seems too scary and a little too close to Alien Encounter at Magic Kingdom. Like, I think they would invest the money for an e-ticket that has more mass appeal, and I have not seen the Wonder Man show. I've fallen behind on all the Marvel stuff. But meet and greets are all over the place in Hollywoodland, so I don't think Disney would ever stop that. Next comment. I always like to think about basically Tower of Terror plus Haunted Mansion. Let me explain. Instead of another screen ride or thrill ride, California Adventure needs more dark rides. I agree with that. We only have Monsters Inc., which is closing, and terrible, by the way, and Ariel's Undersea Adventure. There are some other rides that have some elements of dark rides, but not the entire ride. I would really love to be a part of the security team for the movie set. The actors and crew have been seeing and hearing some strange things. While exploring, you would encounter dozens of ghosts and end up in an abandoned house full of ghosts and dark entities, eventually coming face to face with the big one boss guy. Basically Haunted Mansion in Hollywoodland with some twists. It would be cool to actually dive into the Hollywood part of the land. With Coco opening, we would have Ariel, Coco, and Haunts in Hollywood or something. Maybe even being a sort of sequel to the Haunted Mansion with a few recognizable characters. Avatar Land is just gonna mess up the land even more with it having basically no attractions. I disagree with you on that last part. I think Avatar is gonna be a big success, even if it just has that one attraction, which it looks like it is just gonna have that boat ride, which is a little disappointing, but maybe one day it'll get an expansion. That's what I'm gonna hold out hope for, even though it might be over a decade away, because God even knows when that land is gonna open. But I love this idea. This is very creative, very interesting. I love Haunted Mansion. It's my favorite ride at Disneyland, and to see a California Adventure twist on that classic attraction would be really, really cool. The only thing that gives me pause is, like, we don't know what they're doing with the California Adventure, like, identity. Like, are they gonna change the name, or are they just gonna keep it California Adventure, which on its own is just gonna be Pixar, Marvel, Avatar, and then a few like miscellaneous themes like Hollywood, like Grizzly Peak, like The Little Mermaid. But if they're committing to California Adventure as a name, as a park, as an identity, I think this is perfect. Disney hasn't built an original attraction since Expedition Everest, at least in the United States. So seeing something as crazy and as out there as a haunted movie set is really, really cool. It could be an insane story-driven attraction. Maybe they could even spin it off into a movie franchise, the same way that the Haunted Mansion literally became a movie, or 2 movies now. Or Pirates of the Caribbean is obviously the most iconic example of that. So I really appreciate how bold this idea is, and I think it could be really, really cool. Next comment. A mock ride striker coaster with a similar theme as Tower of Terror. It could be themed to taking a tour of a restaurant or something, only for you to end up stuck in the Twilight Zone. It could be themed to paranormal activities. Example, you could have ghosts from Tower of Terror chase you, only for you to escape into another room that has gremlins in it that start tearing up the ride vehicle. They could even include a drop track at some point as a tribute to the original ride. This would allow for the return of the theming from Tower of Terror, as well as adding a much needed coaster for that park. Also, I would say Mock Striker because of its compact, high capacity nature, and yes, I know this would never happen. Man, I wish it would though. I'm a Mock Rides fanboy. I would absolutely lose my marbles if California Adventure ever built a mock thrill coaster. The Striker model looks really, really cool from Europa Park, and I feel like the theming is very bold. And as we discussed earlier in the video, like an alternate reality where the Tower of Terror was a roller coaster and Rocking Roller Coaster was a drop tower, this would be like Tower of Terror roller coaster, which is really, really cool. And I like that you pointed out that a drop track would be a tribute to the original Tower of Terror. Very cool idea. This is like an absolute dream for me as a coaster fan. I love mock rides and I love California Adventure, and the theming would be an absolutely bold swing. So I would lose my mind if California Adventure did anything remotely close to that. Next comment. Put literally anything in the Hyperion Theater, whether it be Frozen, Aladdin, Rogers, Encanto. Just put something in there. I'm tired of it collecting dust and wasted space. I completely agree. I feel like they're committed to keeping it. I understand, like, it's a high capacity building, but they need to have something in it. It's just really, really bizarre how little they use it, but how committed they are to keeping it. So I completely agree, they need a new show in there. And finally for this video, put a ride similar to the Great Movie Ride, but make it have some of today's classics. I feel like this would be an absolute shoo-in. A Disney Great Movie Ride, or Disney's Great Movie Ride, would be a perfect fit for Hollywoodland. Maybe even they could clone it for Hollywood Studios, since that park is still gonna be Hollywood Studios, even though that place has changed a lot. So yeah, lots of great ideas in this video. Thank you so much for submitting a comment if you did. I got lots of comments for this video. I think that's the most I've ever gotten for one of these. So I really appreciate everyone who submitted a comment, and I apologize if you were not included. However, this is a monthly video series, so stay tuned to the channel. I will announce what April's How to Fix video is going to be. So you can leave a suggestion, and hopefully I'll get you into that video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you for listening. Please like this video. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these ideas. Of course, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will catch you later.